We're going to explain how to separate your Excel workbook from SharePoint updates, preventing unwanted changes. This is crucial if you need a stable version for analysis or reporting, independent of the live, potentially ever-changing SharePoint file. There are several ways to achieve this. 1. Creating a copy. The simplest method is to create a copy of your Excel file. Save it to a different location, your local drive, a network drive, or even a cloud service outside of SharePoint. This creates an independent file, completely disconnected from the SharePoint version. Any changes made to the SharePoint file won't affect your copy, and vice versa. Remember to give your copy a clear name, like Analysis Copy Date, to avoid confusion. 2. Downloading a version. SharePoint often keeps version history. You can download a specific past version of the Excel file. This gives you a snapshot of the workbook at a particular point in time, free from subsequent modifications. This is especially useful if you need to refer back to an older, stable version. 3. Working offline. Many applications, including Excel, allow you to work offline. This feature lets you make changes to a locally saved copy of your SharePoint file without immediately synchronizing them back to SharePoint. Once you are done, you can choose whether to save your local changes to the SharePoint copy or keep them as a separate file. This method works well for temporary modifications without impacting the SharePoint version. 4. Saving as a different file type. Convert your Excel workbook to a different file type, such as a PDF or CSV file. This will remove the link to the SharePoint version, but remember that you'll lose Excel's editing capabilities. Use this only if you solely need to preserve the data in a read-only format, for instance, for archiving or printing. 5. Using a separate analysis tool. If you frequently need to perform analysis on SharePoint data, consider utilizing a separate data analysis tool like Power BI or Tableau. These tools can connect to SharePoint data, but allow you to create independent reports and analyses without directly modifying the source file. This method provides better control over your data and analysis process. Remember to carefully label and manage your files to avoid confusion between different versions and copies. Choosing the right method depends on your specific needs and how you intend to use your Excel workbook data. Always back up your important work.